Forecast First, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
All right, good evening to you. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night where in some areas we're seeing a little bit of wintry precipitation. Take a look. Storm tracker Doppler up near Pontiac to Bloomington. Could see some sleet, maybe mixed with a few snowflakes. Then we get into maybe places like Decatur, Clinton, Springfield. That's going to be rain. The temperatures are just really close to that freezing mark. That's creating a lot of different types of precipitation across the area. So we're continuing to monitor that. Probably more sleet and rain than anything at this point. But we are going to watch that temperature carefully as it hovers near that freezing mark. It's 32 in Peru, but still 35 in Champaign. Out the door tomorrow morning if you're heading out and about. You're going to find temperatures, again, near that freezing mark with light rain and snow. We'll come back. We're going to talk about how things are really going to improve by the end of the weekend. We'll show you the temperatures coming up, nearing record highs. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
They take it from the children because that's what it does. It takes from their program.
Car parts were cut out and stolen from vans used for an after-school martial arts program. This isn't the first time it's happened. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jessica Coons. Kruger's ATA Martial Arts in Danville was hit not once but twice by a thief in the same week. The first happened earlier this week, the second just last night. WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen is live in our newsroom. Jennifer, what they took was valuable.
Jessica, it was. The car parts they cut out are worth thousands of dollars, not to mention the extensive damage it did to the vans themselves in that process.
You know, I got tears in my eyes making the police report because I said, what am I going to do?
Questions rushed through Jen Kruger's mind when she realized someone stole from her business.
My husband came out to check for gas, put the key in the ignition, and it sounded really loud. And when he crawled underneath it, all three of the mufflers were dragging on the ground because they'd cut off the catalytic converters.
Those converters are worth thousands of dollars. What makes this worse is that this was a repeat offense. A thief did the exact same thing to one of their vans a few days prior.
Unfortunately, on the first van, they didn't know what they were doing, and the way they cut it, that van's going to cost me way more because they cut some special piping that's underneath it.
She says the damage will cost at least $8,000. These vans the thief vandalized are used to pick up more than 100 kids from schools in several counties for the after-school program at ATA Martial Arts. What happened has made parents like Dawn Merrill furious.
I'm angry. I'm absolutely angry. I'm livid. Not a lot of people know what Jen does and what she goes through to operate this business. She's up late at night. She's grocery shopping, you know, at Aldi. She's putting together curriculums.
Even though this business has a 6-foot fence around it and security cameras, whoever did this has not been arrested.
This is a violation of you, your family, your business. What does that do?
You know, it really breaks my heart. So not only did they violate my trust, but they violated the kids' trust.
The business owners plan to increase their security to warn this thief not to come back. And if you know anything about this crime, please call Danville Police. In the newsroom, I'm Jennifer Jensen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Hopefully they get some helpful tips. Jennifer, thank you.
The Danville Fire Department started a new program called Narcan Leave Behind to combat opioid deaths in the city. Narcan's used to reverse overdoses. The fire department is giving out kits with 2 doses of Narcan at homes where they respond to overdoses. The goal is to get Narcan in the hands of family members who can immediately help their loved ones who are addicted. The kits also come with information about local resources to recover from addiction and substance abuse. If you want to pick up a free kit from the fire department, we'll have information to set up a time on our website at WCIA.com. If you're coughing and have a fever, chances are you have the flu, not coronavirus. While symptoms for both are similar, health officials are reminding people the flu is rampant. The closest coronavirus-infected patient is in Chicago. If you do have shortness of breath and haven't traveled to China, it's likely a complication of the flu, and you should visit a doctor.
The basketball courts were full tonight. We'll have all the highlights.
And a different face was with the Harlem Globetrotters tonight at the State Farm Center. Why that special guest might be someone you know.